Definitely.
Welcome, everybody, to another episode of Web Tools TV. And tonight we have Sudheer, and he's going to pronounce his last name for you because I definitely don't want to mess that one up. And he's coming to us from Viral Tag. So welcome, Sudheer.
Hi, Deborah. Nice to be on WebTools TV.
And we are curious, so go ahead and pronounce your full name so that we can
It's
practice.
Sudheer Someshwara.
That
It's a
is
pretty
so
long name.
pretty. Oh, can
Thank
I
you.
say that to a guy? Can I say your name is pretty? Is that allowed?
That's fine. I mean, I don't mind being somebody call me pretty and stuff, so it's good.
Now, I was first introduced to your tool. I was as a customer of Tag using it for Pinterest because I went out. I think, oh my goodness, I was like, what was it? A couple of years ago, there were like no Pinterest tools that I could find.
Exactly.
And did you take over a tool? There was another one that I found when I went looking for that tool. I found Tag.
Yeah, exactly. So we actually started off as a Pinterest marketing solution. So we were called Pingraphy long time back, like around 2 years ago.
Okay,
So
that'd be
we
about right.
were specifically focused on Pinterest marketing and Pinterest scheduling and stuff. But I mean, later down the line, we figured out visual marketing is much more than Pinterest. There is Tumblr, Instagram, Facebook, Twitter. All of them are promoting interesting content. So we rebranded ourselves as Viral Tag to reflect like the new vision and direction, basically.
So basically, like when I found you, you were kind of in that transit, like you developed a new vision for being a visual platform, and you'd renamed yourself, but you hadn't quite launched as that. So I kind of came in that, like I'm still, to give you an idea, I'm on the old login system. Like,
Oh, okay, that makes sense. Yeah. So we're still
okay,
sort of beta testing the new system where where we're actually supporting Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, and all the other networks, basically.
okay, that makes sense. Now to give our
So,
viewers kind of an idea, and it's not because I want to mention competitors, but just to kind of like figure out where you're in the game, the social marketing, media marketing game. Would you be more of a competitor of like say Mav Social?
I think, yeah, that might be the right comparison, I would say. Yeah. So
Okay.
Map Social is doing a really good job on visual marketing. They have like a really good visual content library and all the features around visuals, which is somewhat similar direction we are also taking. But yeah, and I would say even tools like Buffer App and Sprout Social could be competitive because we also provide a lot of team collaboration and analytics and other features, which could be competitive Sprout and Buffer, even Hootsuite for that matter. Yeah.
So you're really going in. I mean, I think you're doing something that nobody else has done. That probably was the intent too, as far as because so long there was not a tool that connected to Pinterest, but now you're competing with the big guys, if you will, if I, I say that,
I mean,
but
it
to
was a
Pinterest.
Yeah, definitely. It was a good way to enter the market, like because as you mentioned, like 2 years, I mean, 2 years before there was no Pinterest tool. So it was good time for us to enter that market and start getting some good traction. Now that we're already there, so it makes sense for us to expand and start like competing with like the big guys, especially Hootsuite and Sprout. And definitely we have very aggressive plans and we want to provide the best marketing solution for small and medium businesses. That's our end goal at the end of the day.
That's really good because I noticed, if we can talk about pricing for a moment, I noticed that maybe, Hootsuite, what they have like their pro plan at 10. I think I'm grandfathered in even younger. I'm grandfathered in younger. I'm grandfathered in at a lower price, but I think Sprout Social is it like
59 right
50?
now, yeah. Mhm.
Yeah, so you come right in the middle of that one where you're a little bit more than Hootsuite, but you're not as much as Sprout
So,
Social.
to give you an idea, Hootsuite right now does $15 a month plans because they kept increasing the price plan from like $5 to $15 right now. And in terms of the capabilities, Sprout Social is at least, I mean, 10 times better than Hootsuite in terms of just the features and capabilities. So we are somewhere in between where we want to be Sprout Social, similar to Sprout Social, but at like sort of like a lower price plan, like around $20, $25 a month.
So that makes a lot of sense. Now, just a little bit, Sudhir, and ask you about your background. Was it Amazon that you worked at,
Yeah.
or?
So I was with Amazon for 2.5 years, and then I started Viral Tag. So yeah, I've been an engineer like whole of my life, and I'm pretty much a product person. I love to build things. So even at Amazon, one thing that I've noticed was I was building this big data platforms, very sophisticated platforms for big companies like P&G, Unilever, and all this technology is not very hard to build, but at the same time, that sophistication is not available for small and medium businesses. So one of my goals from a long time was to actually provide like really good marketing solutions for SMBs where there's lack of tools and there's lack of sophisticated big data driven platforms out there.
That's like a mission. That's like, your mission for everybody as far as to be able to make it available. That's really cool.
That's probably like very long term, but definitely visual marketing platform is a good start, and I would definitely think that will be really helpful for like a lot of businesses out there.
So you're not just the founder of Viral Tag. I mean, you program this thing.
Exactly. I founded and programmed. Right now, I have a team of engineers. So we have 2 member team in New York, and then we have 3 member team in India. So it's a small team right now, and we're planning to expand to 4 member team in New York and another 4 members in India. So I mean it's going to be double in like next 2 3 months.
That's excellent. Yeah, I noticed I went to hit a button to see what is this, and it's like I hit an upgrade button in Viral Tag. It's like, wow, I get all these features and team members. Do you want to take a moment and I mean, I may know what it is because I was on the inside of it, looking at the dashboard. But do you want to tell our viewers a little bit about features and what's available? And you have a 14-day trial, right?
Yeah, we have a 7 day trial right now, but we extended to 14 days for everybody who asks for it. So this is a landing page. So right now we have 3 different features. One is the publishing platform where you can connect all your social networks, Tumblr, Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest, and with one click you can post to all these networks very easily. And so it's basically a time-saving tool, and you can also collaborate with your team members, be on the same dashboard to make sure your content strategy is shared across everybody. And the second feature is the organization. I mean, you could organize all your content in one single place. This is more of like a library feature where you can connect your Dropbox, because RSS feeds. Now you can also create images on Canva and import it to Viral Tag directly.
From Canva as well?
Exactly. Yeah, we integrated with Canva just a couple of weeks ago.
Oh, excellent. I noticed that you already have the integration with Facebook. So, for example, my husband's a photographer, and I connected his account, and I can go right into all his awesome photos that he's already posted on Facebook.
And repost it to other networks, right? Yeah.
Yep.
So we have the Facebook, Instagram connection also, so you can pull all your images from Instagram and post it to other social networks.
Excellent. I noticed it looks like you have Dropbox too, so people could save it on their computer in their Dropbox folder, and it's right there.
Exactly, yeah. I mean, as long as you put images to your Dropbox, it's automatically synced, and you can next time you log into Viral Tag, you can directly post it to other social networks. Yeah.
Excellent. Okay, keep going. I'll stop interrupting you.
Sure, yeah, no issues, yeah. And then we have the Discover feature finally, which is like a really interesting feature for some brands, especially if you are a brand who doesn't have a lot of visual content by nature. So you could actually build like complementary content around your brand and discover interesting content and start posting that to engage users and generate more following, basically. So an
Yeah.
interesting example was we had like a wedding ring seller, and I mean all his images was just like wedding rings. He can't post it on social networks all the time, which is pretty spammy. So what he does is he comes to the Discover section, find some good wedding images, like wedding venue images, wedding cake images, and things like that, and post that on the social network to generate good following, and then use that new community to drive his sales and other stuff, basically. So it's been like a really interesting feature for that particular use case.
And that's an excellent example. I was just going to ask you what would be an example. Thought of like rental agencies that maybe promote renting furniture or something like that to complement. But that's a
Exactly.
great example with the wedding ring and the wedding dress, wedding cake, wedding venue.
Makes sense, yeah. And in
Cool.
terms of the pricing, as we discussed, we have like a free plan right now, which pretty much supports only Facebook, Twitter, Tumblr. So this is exactly similar to Buffer, like whatever Buffer is charging $9 a month, we are actually giving it away for free. So, and we have the $29 per month plan, which allows Pinterest, LinkedIn integration, and Facebook page integration, and all the other features that we just spoke about. And the next one is like the $99 plan, where you can invite your team members and start collaborating on single dashboard.
Excellent. Now, so really, as far as, I mean, I've been promoting this as another Pinterest tool, but you don't get the Pinterest tool unless you upgrade to that middle one, correct? The 29.99.
Exactly, yeah. That's
But
the one right now. And in terms of, so we also have some special discounts and rates for small bloggers who are just starting out. So if they just create an account and ask us about a discount, we just give them away for $10 a month, which is pretty competitive to like other tools in the market right now.
that's very nice of you. I know I had it for the 4.99, and then I clicked the button, and all of a sudden I got two Pinterest accounts, and it was 12.99. So That's very generous of you.
Sure, perfect. Yeah,
Excellent. So I see your marketing strategy as far as really with the free plan, how that aligns with the, what Buffer app offers or Buffer
exactly.
offers. That
So
makes
I
sense.
mean, yeah, we're trying to give away everything that Buffer is offering for free, so that can actually be like a competitive advantage for us. And slowly we could get users to sign up for the $29 plan or $99 plan. So for the $99 plan, we're just targeting big businesses, at least like somebody with 5 to 10 employees and have like 2, 3 people managing the social media. But I mean, for bloggers and other individuals, we're looking at $12 to $29 per month price plan at this point of time.
That's excellent. Now, do you mind showing us on the inside of the dashboard? I love the feature that you can actually, upload your image and then schedule it for a particular time. So if you're doing a launch, you can put like, your 5 images for the launch and then schedule them out like a day ahead of time for Pinterest.
Sure,
I know
exactly.
I keep coming back to Pinterest. I can't help it.
Yeah, Pinterest is definitely the most popular network out there. But yeah, definitely, I mean, we've seen like our users having like good success on Tumblr and also Twitter recently. So definitely promoting, I mean, pushing users to start using images on Twitter, which has like really high engagement because as you could see, like the entire Twitter feed is all text, and if somebody posts an image right there, it's very eye-catching, and you can get like a lot of traction out there.
Have
So
you
yeah,
been talking to Gail Gardner? Because that's what Gail has said in our social cafes, where she talks about how she really basically only pays attention to the images in Twitter because there's so much noise on Twitter that it's really easy to
exactly.
tune into the graphic.
Yeah, that makes perfect sense. So yeah, I mean, as you mentioned, this is the dashboard where your entire team can see what's going on for this week or for next week, and you can plan everything out. And the post feature that we just spoke about, you can connect your Instagram account or Facebook account, Flickr, Picasa, or you can upload from computer. Here you can just easily select like multiple images and just say upload, and you'll get to a screen where you can select the networks that you want to post to. You can add a quick description, and
And
you can,
there's like bulk operations that you can do too. Like if you upload them and you want them all to go to the same board, you can actually do that from a pull down at the top, correct?
exactly, yeah, you could just say I want to put everything into business fashion, and everything just goes to you can like bulk upload all these images to single board, or you can bulk upload to multiple boards or multiple accounts. You can do all that variations in here.
So if someone has set up like a Facebook account, they've already put all their images into different folders, that'd make it really easy because you just go load everything from one folder and then load it up on, for example, a Pinterest board.
Yeah, that's right. Yeah. Easy to sync between different social networks. Yeah.
I like the whole library aspect, like you called it a library as far as, the Dropbox, the Canva, especially the Canva. So many people are using Canva to create new images and like kind of repurpose visual media on Canva. That's great. Do you have can you show us how it connects to Canva?
Sure, definitely. So we have like a very simple integration to Canva where users can, I mean, so these are all the integrations that we have. So that could be like a simple feed. You can connect like an RSS feed, or you can connect your Flickr account or like another RSS feed. So with Canva, this is a simple design button. Just click on it. It just takes you to a Canva design library, but within Viral Tag itself. So here you could do all the things that you are used to doing on Canva. Just change things, add something. You can pick all the free ones. I mean, it's free. I mean, if you're using paid ones, I guess you need to pay something to Canva. And once you publish, it just automatically comes back and then gets saved into Viral Tag dashboard.
Oh, excellent.
From
Now,
here,
can you access the ones you've already created, or would you have to download those and then re-upload them?
so it automatically pulls everything that you created on Canva so that you could quickly come here and just select to upload from here.
Okay, gotcha. Wow. I want to go try that out now.
Sure, definitely. So, yeah. And this is the discover section that I was being talking about, like where users can find interesting content I mean, that is posted by other viral tag users, just to generate complementary content around their brand, basically.
So now that's only showing, because I saw the Discover, that was really handy. I'd see stuff I liked and I'd pin it on my boards, but that's only content from Viral Tag customers. So that's another added incentive to become one of your customers,
So
is
others
that
can actually pick up your content and post. Yeah, exactly. So we've seen like our customers is actually are posting like really interesting content. So that's one of the reasons why we didn't go and get third-party content, but rather promote our own customers' content. So in this case, as I mentioned about the wedding ring person, he could come to the wedding section and just pick some nice images that he wants to post and generate following around their brand. And it also helps the users that are actually posting. Like in this case, this user uh, also gets traffic from that wedding ring company because their images are also being posted online.
So you're actually creating another opportunity for networking. I mean, we like to hope that all the tools out there help us to actually network as human beings as well, but you're really creating a real way that people can connect to say, wow, this person's pinning 10 of my pins a day or, something. So
Sure, definitely, yeah. I mean,
that's
we are purposefully not promoting this feature a lot, mainly because once we start promoting, there'll be a lot of spammers who just come in to post content so that they could get like reposted and all that. So we're trying to keep it like very limited to our actual users who are using, but also as an added benefit without even telling them that it's a benefit.
that's excellent. I mean, you have some really awesome photos right there. You've got some customers that really know how to find some really appealing visual content.
Exactly. Yeah. Our customers have been posting really interesting content. That's been pretty impressive so far.
Now, is there an algorithm for this particular feature? Is there something like if the pin is repinned more times, it shows like, as far as what's most popular? Is that how it, or is it just random?
So we don't actually go by repins, but we actually go by number of times our users are sharing. Like say, if
Mm,
I see something interesting, I share this on my social network, then it gets ranked up higher. So the
okay.
more people are sharing, the more ranking it gets. But definitely, like getting into, I mean, actually seeing like how it's performing on other social networks like Pinterest, Facebook, and getting that information would also be I mean, very useful too.
Oh wow, we didn't even talk about analytics. Although I can say that I like the analytics that I saw on the viral tag. So I'll
Yeah,
be your like
so
testimonial.
yeah, one thing that we've seen is like Pinterest has been really good at like giving analytics to their users. So right now, I guess Pinterest analytics can't beat any of the analytics out there in the market. Like there's a bunch of tools trying to provide Pinterest analytics, but I would say like Pinterest native analytics is the best analytics platform out there. So we rather focused on what we are already good at, that is the publishing and the discovery platform, rather than trying to build exactly same thing that Pinterest is already built and not do better job at it. So
Well, there you go. See, Sudhir's being transparent. He's letting you know where you can find the analytics. But still, what you did pull in, but then maybe I don't require that deep of analytics. So at least you can see what's going on within the platform.
sure, yeah. In next couple of months, we are looking at a couple of things. Like one is adding more traffic analytics, like integrating with Bitly and Google Analytics. Google Analytics will tell you exactly where your traffic is coming from, how many clicks you're getting. So the metrics that actually makes a difference to the bottom line, not just metrics about repins, followers, which are otherwise given by Pinterest itself. So that's one thing
Excellent.
that we are looking at. Another thing is Instagram integration, helping our users post to Instagram is also one other component that we are actively working on right now.
Very cool. So you've got some great things coming in the future too.
Sure, thanks.
Now, how do people find you? I mean, it probably seems obvious, viraltag.com, but where else can they find you? Can they find you in Facebook, Pinterest, all the other places?
Yeah, definitely. They can find on Facebook, Pinterest. We have an active Facebook, Twitter, Pinterest account, so they can find us anywhere. Yeah.
Cool. Hey, we want to see your face again.
Yeah, sure, definitely.
I mean, not that, the page isn't pretty too, but so if they just look for viral tag on Facebook, Twitter, I think yeah, your viral tag on Twitter, Facebook,
Yeah, we
V
are very active
plus.
on Twitter. We respond to all messages pretty quickly there. Or they can always email me at sudhir@viraltag.com. We are very responsive there. And even if you notice, like within our app, we have like a small chat icon, so our users can ping us anytime. We have a live chat. We have somebody online like 12 hours a day, if not 24 hours, but we try to respond pretty quickly over there. Yeah.
You do actually respond really quickly. I've always had a like within 24 hours. I think that's reasonable as far as
Sure, sure,
response to
definitely. Yeah.
support. It's really
So
good.
we're trying to make it like much better by hiring more customer support people to actually get down to like a 4 hour response time. But yeah, it's tough to do, but we try to do it at least during the work days. I mean, work hours basically.
Excellent. Well, Sudhir, thank you for joining us on Web Tools TV. It's been a pleasure talking to you, learning about your background, and learning about viral tag.
Sure, same here. I mean, thanks for inviting me to the WebTools TV. It is a pleasure meeting you and talking to your audience basically.
Excellent. And all of you now go visit webtoolswiki.com and read up on information about all the tools and especially Viral Tag. And be sure to sign up for your free 7-day trial, Viral Tag, and check it out for yourself. And we will see you same time, same place next week on Web Tools TV. Thanks all.